All right, Chargers Nation, are you ready for a lightning bolt of news that'll jolt your soul? Today, we're diving into stories so wild they'll leave you buzzing from mysterious absences to rookies stealing the show. Is our offense about to dominate the NFL, or is there trouble brewing behind the scenes? Grab your drink, crank the volume, and buckle up. You won't believe what's happening. So, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's dive in. Which stories got you hyped? And while we're still reeling from that intro, let's hit the ground running with the first bombshell that's got everyone talking. Picture this. Oda's kickoff. The hype is real, but one of our anchors is nowhere to be found. That's right, Rashawn Slater, our beast of an offensive tackle, was a no-show on day one. My jaw hit the floor. Daniel Popper from The Athletic noted that Slater was one of just 3 players missing from the 91-man roster. Trey Pipkins and Bud Dupree were also absent. But Slater? He's the guy. In the final year of his rookie deal, with his $19 million fifth-year option locked in, his absence is raising eyebrows. Is this just a blip, or is something bigger cooking? Nobody's saying it's contract-related yet, but here's the kicker. This is the first time Slater's ever skipped the start of OTAs. That's not his style as the backbone of our line. Fans on X are freaking out. Where's Slater? I'm nervous. Easy, folks, no need to panic for now. Popper says there's no cause for alarm, but if he skips the mandatory minicamp on the 10th of June, fines start piling up. And if he's still out by training camp, that's when we hit the panic button. Let's break it down. Slater's crucial to our offense. He protects Herbert's blind side, buys time for plays, and paves the way for our run game. Remember last year's game against the Chiefs? Slater shut down Chris Jones almost single-handedly. Losing him, even briefly, could throw a wrench in our plans. But the Chargers have been stockpiling assets like nobody's business this offseason. A Slater extension feels like a matter of time, right? They won't let a star like him slip away. What does this mean for the season? If Slater's back soon, our O-line stays elite. If this turns into a contract saga, it could mess with team chemistry. Fans are split. Some think he's just sending a message. Others are bracing for a holdout. What's your take? Is this a false alarm or the start of a storm? Hold that thought, because the next story's gonna blow your mind. And while we're trying to wrap our heads around Slater's absence, there's a rookie out there stealing the spotlight and giving Chargers fans something to cheer about. Aronda Gadson, our 5th-round tight end, is turning heads at OTAs. This guy's showing he's way more than a mid-round pick. On YouTube, Craig and Chris, 2 dudes who've adopted the Chargers as their AFC squad, are hyping him up big time. And for good reason. Gadson's got the potential to shake up our offense. Picture a 6'5", 243-pound dude who runs like a wideout. At the combine, he flew, and his college stats at Syracuse are jaw-dropping. 73 catches on 103 targets, 934 yards, and just 3 drops. That's insane. He's in the top 80% for yards per route run and contested catch rate. This guy's a vertical threat in the middle of the field, something we're missing. Will Dissly and Tyler Conklin are solid, but they're more blockers. Gadson, he's the one who can stretch the field and give defenses nightmares. Fans on X are losing it. Gadson's the next Mark Andrews. Is he? Harbaugh loves versatile tight ends, and Gadson seems tailor-made for his system. But there's a catch: blocking. He was decent in college, with an 82nd percentile grade from PFF, but the NFL's a different beast. If he can't block, he might ride the bench behind Dissly and Conklin. That said, with Harbaugh's elite strength coach in tow, you gotta believe he'll level up fast. If he bulks up to 250 pounds without losing speed, good lord, that's touchdowns galore. This impacts our season big time. A tight end who stretches the field gives Herbert more weapons and opens up our run game. But will Gadson start right away, or will Harbaugh play the long game for 2026? Fans are buzzing with this debate. And while this rookie's shining, there's another surprise that'll have you jumping out of your seat. And while we're dreaming about Gadson tearing up the middle, there's another rookie ready to set the season ablaze. Omarian Hampton, our 1st-round running back, is coming in hot with stats that'll make Chargers fans lose their minds. Straight out of UNC, this guy's the perfect fit for Harbaugh's old-school smash-mouth style. Physical, downhill, and relentless. Plus, he catches passes like a pro. Bleacher Report's Alex K projects him with 202 carries, 902 yards, 7 touchdowns, plus 42 receptions for 302 yards and 2 scores. That's star-level production, but hold up, there's a twist. Veteran Najee Harris is fighting for that starting spot. Harris is a proven workhorse, and with our stacked O-line and Herbert slinging it, he could have a career year. K's projection suggests a carry split between the two, much like Javonte Williams and Melvin Gordon in 2021. Back then, Williams had 903 yards, Gordon 918. We might see Hampton and Harris put up similar numbers before Hampton takes over in 2026. Fans on X are torn. Hampton's the future. Let him run now. Others say Harris is the safe bet. Harbaugh won't gamble. It makes sense a playoff contender like the Chargers might lean on Harris's experience. But Hampton's ceiling? Sky high. He's a 3-down back who fits Harbaugh's run-heavy scheme like a glove. Picture him bulldozing behind Slater, if he's back, and Zion Johnson. That's a linebacker's worst nightmare. This shapes our season big time. A strong run game takes pressure off Herbert and sets up play action. But what if Hampton steals the show early? Or does Harris hold the reins? Fans are going wild over this one. And while you pick a side, brace your some other rookies about to make you lose it. And while fans are hyped over Hampton's potential, there's another rookie who's already making waves and proving our offseason was a home run. Trey Harris, our second-round wide receiver, didn't waste a second at OTAs. Day one, he was out there connecting with Justin Herbert, getting separation like a vet, and leaving defenders in the dust. The Athletics' Daniel Popper saw him snag a pass with ease and then beat Tarheeb Still on a comeback route to link up with Taylor Heineke. It's early, but this is exactly what Chargers fans want to see: explosive plays that scream potential. Harris was the spark our receiving core needed. Even in non-contact drills, his speed, sure hands, and route running stood out. Fans on X are buzzing. Harris is going to be a star, but he's got competition. Mike Williams, Quentin Johnston, and Ladd McConkey are all vying for snaps. Can Harris carve out a big role by week 1 in Brazil? If he keeps this up, his training camp could be a highlight reel. This changes everything for our offense. A rookie receiver who clicks with Herbert early can stretch defenses thin, giving our QB more options. Picture Harris, McConkey, and maybe Gadson tearing up the middle. It's a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. But here's the catch: consistency. OTAs are one thing, the NFL's a different beast. If Harris can't handle physical defenses, he might be a luxury backup. But if he shines, he could be the X factor that pushes us to the playoffs. Fans are split. Some say Harris is a lock for a starting spot. Others want to see more from Johnston and Williams. Where do you stand? This debate's heating up, and with the season creeping closer, the excitement's about to hit fever pitch. Chargers Nation, what a day to be a fan. Rashawn Slater's absence gave us a scare, but we're still banking on the front office to lock him up. Meanwhile, Aronda Gadson showing he could be our tight end of the future. Omarian Hampton's ready to bulldoze defenses, and Trey Harris is already clicking with Herbert like a seasoned pro. Our offense is taking shape, and with Harbaugh calling the shots, the sky's the limit. So, which rookies got you most excited? And Slateris, he just flexing, or should we worry? Drop your thoughts below, smash that like button, and subscribe to stay in the loop. Bolt up.